Hey guys, Luis Moreno here, Simply Health Insurance Agency. Guys, this is one topic that is very hard to grasp, and that is the topic of coinsurance. You got to know how it applies, and you've got to get a good understanding so you can dumb that down for your insurance. All right. Now, before I tell you what coinsurance is and how it works, I want you to like my video, comment. I love replying back to people, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am trying to grow this baby. So help me out there and subscribe and share me with your friends and your colleagues. All right, let's get into coinsurance. All right, so what I'm going to do is first of all, so you know what coinsurance is. It's always expressed in percentages, okay? It's expressed as 50-50, 60-40s, 70-30s, 80-20s, 90-10s, and I've even seen in some short-term plans 100% coinsurance. So that you know the first number is what the insurance company pays. The second number is what the insured pays. So I'm going to do a little demo here for you and a little writing on here. All right. So remember, so coinsurances, let's do a common one, an 80-20. Okay. So first thing you need to know is that on this side, this is what the carrier pays, okay, the insurance company. Okay, over here, this is what the insured pays. All right, so you have to know that. Now, in these plans, what happens is the responsibility of what the insured pays, there is a cap, there is a stop loss, and it is known as the maximum out of pocket. This is the most that they're going to pay. Now, they're going to keep paying this percentage until they hit that number. Now, this percentage is going to start after the deductible. So they have to meet their deductible first. Then after the deductible, then they start doing whatever they split is, and they're going to split the remaining portion of the bill until they hit that maximum out of pocket. Then what happens? They're done. Okay, then for the remainder of that calendar year, the insured doesn't have to pay anymore. Okay, so you got to be very, very aware of that. Now, the one thing that confuses people is what happens when it's 100% coinsurance. I've seen that in some short-term plans. Well, this means that after the deductible has been met, the insurance company pays 100% of the remaining of the bill. The insured pays 0%. Okay, so very easy to explain, but this is a very good way to explain how coinsurance works. Now, it is important that you understand how this works, and it's important to know your correct percentages. Different plans have different percentages. Bronze, silver, and gold will have different percentages. Now, here's where it gets all confusing for us agents and also for the insureds. On a bronze plan, that percentage is lower, 60-40. In a silver plan, it's 70-30. And in a gold plan, it is 80-20. But all this gets jacked up when an insured gets CSRs, cost sharing reductions. So what happens is these percentages get all changed up around in the favor of the insured. And they only apply to silver plans. So it does get confusing out there. The best thing to do, guys, is when you're running a quote, you should be looking at the summary of benefits for these insureds, and you will get your percentages in there. You're going to know exactly what those percentages are so that you can explain to your insureds. Now, down below, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link. Down at the very bottom, there's a link of a full video that explains how all of this works together. I show a $100,000 claim and how the deductible gets applied to it, how the coinsurance gets applied to it, and how the maximum out of pocket stops the insured from just paying with no win. So go watch that video. Also, guys, I'm going to tell you, I've got a lot of policies in the books. Been doing this for a lot of years. So I've got some things that I've created to help you out as an agent. Number one is I have an ACA 101 course. Guys, it's only $199. You have to sell one head and you've already made more money than what it cost you. So it's well worth it. That link is down below. Number two, you've got to have a CRM. It's important. The CRM is a tool that you utilize to communicate with your leads or with your clients. I use them for both. I've got a lot of tools that I've put together and I call them snapshots. I have a Medicare snapshot. I have an ACA snapshot. And what it does, it's all these things that I've created over the years that will help you with your leads, converting them to sales. And then I've also got some other things, workflows and tags and stuff that will help you nurture those leads or nurture those clients, keep them on the books, and also cross-sell other products like dental and vision, hospital indemnity, and life insurance. You get all that when you use my link for Agent CRM, which is my preferred CRM out there. And then the one question that I get from lots and lots of agents, how do I get clients? Okay, well, if I had that pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, guess what? I wouldn't share it with you guys. We all have to work, and there is no pot of gold. Okay, I'll tell you that. We all have to work at getting in front of insurance. All right, so back in the day, I was doing flea markets. I was doing networking with doctors and dentists and other P&C agents, as I'm also a P&C agent. I mean, I was doing, and also networking with agents who didn't sell this. I was going nuts. Then I started doing ads on Facebook. I learned on my own, and I didn't do a very good job, but it worked. Then I found Shauna. Shauna helped me tweak my ads out, make some corrections. She got my costs down by 75%, which meant I kept my same ad spend. I got 4 times the leads. I was able to close more business than ever. I closed over 1,300 applications during open enrollment. Guys, that is huge. And if you're wondering, what does that really mean? Every 100 policies, every 100 heads is worth approximately $25,000 in income. Do the math there, guys. And all this came from social media leads. So I asked Shauna, hey, Shauna, can we help agents out there? You put a course together, and she did. And she sells it. The course description or the link for you to purchase that course is down below. So if you want to take advantage of it, guys, that's what you've got to do. All right. Thank you so much. And I hope now you've got a better understanding of coinsurance.